So I've been doing plenty of videos on the virtues of preheating or pre-cooling your car using the timer settings. You have to bear in mind that on these earlier shape Gen 1 Nissan Leafs, they don't like daylight savings since September the 3rd, 2025 anymore. So you have to have gone through either the easy clock change to remove the daylight saving or the hidden menu clock change to reset the internal clock completely, basically to be an hour ahead. But I've got two different videos on my channel which show you how to do that. But anyway, here we go on the AZE0 now. I've got a different video already done for the ZE0, but this one is very, very similar. I just thought I'd run you quickly through it. Obviously I'm getting the nag screen here because I don't have the radio turned on, and there's another nice little hint: if you keep and leave your radio turned on, the nag screen tends not to appear. But anyway, so we need to use the menu button to get to climate control timer. You can see the screen layout here is slightly different. There are, as with the previous car, two different timers that you can set, but you can only set one timer on each day. It would be nice to be able to set a morning and an afternoon one, but hey, it's easy enough to change the settings whilst you're driving the car in the morning if you need it going for the afternoon. So there's a timer priority button on this one so that you can select whether the charging timer or the climate control timer have priority. You can see obviously on mine that I've selected climate control timer. And anyway, to set the time, you just need to select your proposed departure time. I like to set mine 10 minutes after the time that I'm aiming to leave, obviously bearing in mind that during this winter period, with the clocks all being an hour forward, I have to put the time forward to make the various internal clocks match, but that's a separate concern. Anyway, so yeah, on these ones you can actually see the screen all in one hit for your departure time and the days that you want the particular timers to work. Once you've got it all set to your pleasure, you just press save and OK again, and then it's done. There is a setting for these later cars, the AZE0 onwards, to be able to set your own preferred internal temperature, which on the earliest ZE0s was set by the factory and you couldn't alter it. But on these ones there is a setting. If you have a hunt through the videos on my channel, you'll find that's a nice, quick, easy job to do as well. What we like to do is put it really hot for the winter and really cold for the summer, so that for the first few kilometers the internal heating or cooling system is doing little or nothing, and it just saves that little bit of extra battery. It's always nice to get into a nice warm car in winter, mind, so all good.